Hey, look! There's Blast Invader on the other side, in the daring. Well, 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 Blast Invader. Looks like somebody's getting screen watched. Not only that, but you got a teammate that looks like you guys accidentally sync dropped with. By the way, if you guys see ERN over here, Equestrian Royal Navy, those guys are bronies. Their whole clan is based around the fact that they like My Little Ponies. That was, I think, like the third... It was the third podcast we did. And they decided that their, like, communal thing was going to be My Little Ponies. You are most welcome to minimize the stream or what have you. Can you tell him to invite Dolphin Princess to ERN? Dude, done. I finally actually talked to Dolphin Princess the other night. He played Among Us with myself at KSC. We had a good time. It's always surprising to me to like finally hear somebody's voice. You know, you play against them, you maybe see some of their typing and whatnot, and you never expect them to sound like something. You just go. Gaishu was really a surprise to me. You know, I don't know what I expected Gaishu to sound like. I think partly in my mind I expected Gaishu to sound like Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he sounds like, instead of sounding like Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think that Gaishu sounds like Luke Skywalker on Valium. You know, he's like, yeah, well, I've never really thought of things that way, but, I suppose you could see it that way. That'd be fine. You have pics of Gaishu's eyes, wrists, and knees? What the hell? What does that mean? And do I need to call somebody to make sure that Gaishu's okay? Only famous people I've ever been in game with was Notzer once and No Zoop for you twice. Ah, well. He sent you pics. How much did you pay for him? Oops. This actually is going to be terrible because that's a Slava and I'm broadside enough. Oh, okay. Well, Slava, this is about to work out real bad for you. I've run into Notzer a couple of times. I've run into Rootin' Tootin' Vladimir Putin as well. I mean, I've never run into the Europeans, obviously. Never a Flamu or a Flambas, because I don't play on their server, but, yeah, I mean, I run into some other famous folks. I run into BFK a lot. I feel like BFK has one of the most popular, one of the most popular streams for, like, a non-community contributor. Okay, Slava's gonna F off, that's fine. Yeah, I run into the other streamers quite a bit, actually. Somebody turn back in. Oh, God. Gotta love that shell dispersion. Who needs a Slava when I've got a Yemi? Ah, I still undershot. I always underestimate the speed of a Montana and an Ohio. I always get juked by that. Sona MG went live with the message, "Let's burn it all down." I'm concerned for that guy. I see his posts. He's an angry young man. I wonder if he needs the Jesus. Let's see if we get anything with that. I mean, just get in there and take it. There's nothing to stop you. I'm not getting any damage on these kiting battleships. Any word on getting Flamu on the podcast? I asked Flamu to be on twice. He was, he didn't get my message the first time, or ignored me, which is fine. He's allowed to do that. The second time, I was actually helping him get set up for... casting on COTS, and reminded him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I meant to get back to you, just didn't." I was like, "That's fine, you still can." And I never heard back from him again. So, I went with Flambess. I wanted either Flamu or Flambess, and I wanted to talk about specifically sort of what happens as the game becomes your job. And since those are the two most sort of famous, like, they have big followings, they have salty followers, but they're also, these are guys who played competitive long ago. I was like, we could have a good conversation about this. I was really happy with what Flamu and I came out with. Or, sorry, Flambess, sorry. Flamu and Discount Flamu? I don't know. I got nothing against Flamu whatsoever, but I enjoy Flambess a bit more. That's probably a worthless shot. I don't think it's making it over the rock. Is it? Is it? Nope. Oh, pfft, not even close. So I just charge these two dumb shit BBs and overmatch. I don't know, Ace, but I have the steel Yami. Don't you think I don't? I have the steel camo for the Yamato. That was the best podcast we ever did, was the one where I had to tell Synpax that I got the steel camo, and he was so disappointed in me. It was like telling your dad that you want to go to college to be a circus clown. You just see like a little part of them die inside, and you're like, yeah. He couldn't believe that I spent hard-earned clan battle steel on a permanent camo for a ship that already had a permanent camo. He was so disappointed, and I loved it. I did it for the lulz. You also mentioned grilling Flamu about some of the toxicity he has to the game. I mean, I don't think that Flamu is toxic. I don't... he's salty, for sure. But, I mean, I don't know. Again, I wanted to sort of contrast it with, hey, here's the... You know, here's what it's like to be someone who's made this game their living. If you're a streamer... I know, like, look at this dispersion. It's incredible, isn't it? Look at that! That's beautiful! It's beautiful. You know, even if your job is playing a game, it's still a job. And I really wanted to get deep into what it's like to sort of be that way, and then how it affects your, you know, feelings about the game. Yes, right through the nose. Okay. How it affects your sense of the game, and also really, and I think Flambass and I managed to do this. I really wanted to talk about what it's like when the game company itself becomes your final boss in a way. I've said that about Flamu several times, where every creator, whether you're creating a movie or a TV show or content on Twitch or what have you, you sort of need, like, you need a narrative. You need a narrative thrust to it, and that narrative thrust is usually, I'm trying to beat the game, I'm trying to defeat the game, I'm breaking the rules and all that, but once that sort of happens and you're, you know, yeah, CVs become a narrative foe. You know, eventually what ends up happening is, just like your parents when you're a teenager, the game company itself becomes the final boss. They become the devil. I'm just trying to get through this guy's nose. I might be too close to actually, like, go through his nose and citadel him, so... We'll just keep working on this Slava. Keep angled to the Monty. We could always just ram the Monty if we really have to. I'll aim up a little higher on the Slava, see if I can hit the deck. I feel like Flamu is really only playing the game as his job now. He has no enjoyment. See, I agree 100%. And again, that's what's fascinating to me, is it's his job. Playing this game is his job, so even when it's video games, like, who enjoys their job? Unless you do what Ace does and you're a fluffer on porn sets, in which case they clearly love their job. Oh, I'm sorry, Ace. Did I out you with that? I didn't mean to. Everybody must respect the fluffer. That's how it works. Okay, so I'm still getting full pens, but yeah. As Ace will tell you, being a fluffer, it's a real hard job. I think that's the plan. I think we just nose pen this Slava to death, and then just ram the Montana. That'll put us at like 200k, right? That'll be a solid game. This gearing's gonna torp the Montana and take all my goddamn damage. Aim for that nose, nose, nose. Aim for that nose, nose, nose. There it is. Slava is not a Kremlin. Pac Manley says he may have missed my response about asking Flamu about toxicity in game. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not sure. Do you mean like his toxicity, or do you mean just generally toxicity in game? You don't have an icebreaker, do you, buddy? No, you don't. Oh, that was too far. It was definitely too far. I thought he was going backwards for some reason, but he's not. Maybe I should get the guns onto that Moskva and just try and... We'll just ram the Montana, we'll get the guns on the Moskva. His toxicity? See, I know why he's toxic, and the reason he's toxic is just because the game is his job now, and that sucks. It's fun, but it's like... there's this freedom, this incredible freedom of, I play a video game for a living, that's like otherworldly, that's kind of awesome. But then you're sort of a slave to the game in a way. Your freedom goes away when you have to keep playing that game as a means of making a living. I suspected that's what his answer would have been. Yes! Double sit on the Moskva! Can I get one more? Can I get one more off? Oh fuck, I missed the Monty. I was looking at the Moskva. Well, I guess it's time. Okay, that was good. Ah, that was good too. I guess I don't have to ram the Monty. He's gonna... Oh, his guns are facing the wrong way. Ah! I don't need to angle, he doesn't have any guns. Going right up the tailpipe here. Hold! 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 Oh, wait, no! Okay. I was like, I think the torpedoes are gonna get him. I wanna get as much damage as I can before the torps hit. Right up the rear. I can't believe I missed that ram and it actually turned out better. Oops. Who we got? Daring? Yeah, but see, here's the problem, Daring, is you can't see me anymore. Now you've lost your bead. You don't know where I am. I'm the fattest ship in the game. Should aim right under the guns in that situation? Yeah? Like... I thought I was going... I thought I was still going, I thought my shots would go right through the rear 32 mil and hit the Citadel from behind, but I think I aimed a little too far up the hull. I should have aimed a little further back. Things get a little wonky when you're that close. Tank 2 million, done 200,000. No kills! Full pens, chance of Citadel and knocking out guns. Yeah, it's true. Very true. Guess I should have. I didn't think he was. I thought he was angled too hard, but maybe he wasn't. Yeah, see, the torp belt is what I was hoping to avoid. Creature. So he's moving slightly forward now. So let's give him a little bit of lead because that's gonna take like 11 seconds to reach him, I think. Don't stop. Keep going. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Give me that pelt, pelt, pelt. Give me that pelt, pelt, pelt. I'm so glad that's a thing now. Oh, it's Blast Invader! Gotcha, buddy. It's alright. He totally threw torpedoes at me before he died, too. You just know it. Maximum speed! We must find the creature! 210,000. Oh, fuck me! I think I can survive 4. 2 hit the belt. Oh, yeah, okay. Glad I could give you that extra damage there, Blast Invader. God bless. Tank 2.1 million, done 210,000. Used all of our heals, which means as long as we don't die, that's definitely a dreadnought. I'll take that. I like dreadnoughts. Get some extra heal flags. You have yet to grind the Japanese BB line. Well, here's what it results in. Right here. Give me that pelt, pelt, pelt. Give me that pelt, pelt, pelt. I want it so bad. Yeah. I want it so bad. Yeah. I'm so glad that... Honestly, I think the pelt hunting thing is hysterical. Aw, what? 6 ricochets. Okay. They hit the deck. I should have aimed lower. I didn't like aim enough here. I put it up here. Codes, codes, codes! Broughton MW wants them. Codes, codes, codes. He wants them. Codes, codes, codes. No! My grind when you can just buy the tier 10. I mean, if you got $220 around, laying around, $225. That what we ended on. You can just get it. Wow. This was a tier 10 match. I must have been because I didn't get that many kills. Because that's a lot of damage to only get 2366. Just saying.